Hey y'all, Carol Norby here. You're at my Facebook page, Stampin' Carol, Lots of Crafty Goodness, or you're on my YouTube channel. I have been trying to share different techniques and ideas and folds, and I'm coming to the conclusion that once a week is just about enough. But if I do it on Fridays, I really don't have enough time to prepare because I work on Thursdays. So I'm just going to stick to Wednesdays, and hopefully it'll go good. We'll see. This has been a week. I spent all day yesterday in Tucson. We had an appointment for the car to get the tires rotated and balanced. And so we spent a lot of time at Costco. But we ate. We went to Cold Stone Creamery. We went to Red Robin. Great burgers. Some time at Hobby Lobby, a little time at Michael's, and a few other places. So anyway, I will flip the phone over. I have a design that I'd seen on Pinterest. It's called a split front card. And it's just so fun. I was thinking I ought to teach this, but I have to have a lot of pattern paper, double-sided pattern paper for it to work. So I'll flip the phone over and we'll get started. Okay. Get myself situated here. There we go. This is the card. Isn't that a hoot? Can you see that egg on there? I bought this paper from the Paper Collage in Peoria, which is a suburb of Phoenix. Pamela is just the sweetest person there, but I bought this paper there. It's made by Authentique, and what's really cool, it's called Ingredient 2. And here's what it says on here. It's hard to read. It says, one cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well. And it's by Virginia Woolf. And this paper is called Ingredient 2. I had no idea what I was wanting to do with it. When I bought it, I just thought it was hilarious. But then I found my fried egg stamp. Now this is the second generation stamp because I did not want it to be really dark and then try to put the phrase over the top. But isn't that just something? This is layered. So I will show you how to make it. So I will set this up here. And first of all, I had to make a template. This is my template. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I came down a 1/2 inch here and 3 inches here and drew my line. And then I found out you need more than a 1/4 inch gap, so I came down more. And then, and marked it, and then I came in 3 inches from the bottom. So this is what I cut. And I cut this out so I can use it. So, and I'll keep it marked. And so then I found another cool paper that I had from the Paper Collage, and this one is by My Mind's Eye. Happy Days is the name of the paper, which is different. And I just love this cactus print. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my background, and this is this one, and I'm just going to come in here, line it up, grab my pencil, mark, and mark. Hopefully you can see through my hand. So there's my mark. So then I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. I have a little Fiskars guillotine. I just wanted a little one to do some things with, and I'm going to line it up. I don't know, you really don't need to watch me doing this, but I just want to line it up. So there's one piece. And let's see, find that mark. And there's the other piece. So those are the 2 pieces I need. Now I see a little I see a little bit of pencil on here, so I'm going to get it marked off, erased, because I don't want it on there. And then I just now remembered what I forgot I needed to do. Isn't that a hoot? Okay, there we go. So this is going to end up on here, but I want a border. And I'm not sure what color of border I should use. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll get a piece of brown. So I will get this. Maybe something like this. This is Fun Stampers Journey's oatmeal cookie. I need one more. So I will cut this one. That looks like, what is that width? That is a, oh, I'm on the centimeter side of my paper. Didn't realize that. So this is a 1/2 inch. So I'll cut another 1/2 inch. And I'll have it here. And that doesn't look wide enough. Okay. There we go. I'll cut another piece. So one thing that I did find out, I actually found this design on Pinterest. A lady from Texas Stampin' Sharon. This is, she had a design. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And she showed this, and I thought, this is cool. So you want to make sure your strips are long enough, because when you put them on here, you got to make sure you have room. And then for the ends to come up, and then decide how much space you want on there. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there I adhered it. I'll grab my little scissors and I'll cut it off. So here's where you have to make sure. You don't want this to be too short. Okay. There we go. So if it's too short, you won't get the good sharp point that you need there. So I will get this other one on. Find my paper. So this was just fun. So we had, like I said, we went up into Tucson yesterday for my car appointment. And we spent some fun time. Went to Cold Stone Creamery. My favorite ice cream there is called Coffee Lovers. That is just so good. I'm trying to match up the same width here. Pretty good. Okay. So we actually had, we had our ice cream about 11 o'clock. And we didn't eat lunch until 2:30, about 2:30. Of course, we were still pretty full. So there's that. So I'm going to layer this piece on a piece of Denim Days. I kind of like Denim Days is more this color in the cactus. So I'm going to adhere this down, get that stuff out of the way. This was just an interesting look. Make sure it was rather cool yesterday. We were only in the very low 90s Fahrenheit. Felt really good today. We're supposed to be back up in the hundreds. So I'm just building a card front right now. I'm not making a full-size card. So then I have these. These are going to go on here, but you want to pop them. And it takes, I'm using some foam tape that I had bought. Get these up here where you can see. So I'm going to cut this one down so I can get that corner a little bit better. And then I'm going to be using a die set that I just got in from iCrafter. I bought it at Simon Says Stamp. I'm sure hoping I get to become an affiliate with them. I have applied. Might take a long time to hear, I guess, but I've applied. I do like Simon Says Stamp. As you know, I am an affiliate for Spellbinders, Fun Stampers Journey, Art Impressions, and Sizzix. And I've been acquiring a few of the Art Impressions and Sizzix that I'm enjoying those, but this last order I got in was all from Simon Says Stamp. But this paper here that you're seeing I'm playing with again was from the Paper Collage in Peoria, a suburb of Phoenix. Now I'm going to line that right up. Got to stand up and see what I'm doing here. Line that right up there. There's one. And then we'll get this one. I'm actually going to Phoenix next month for a retreat, a 3-day retreat, 4-day retreat, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though we usually leave early Sunday, just close to lunchtime, because it's pretty much done with by then anyway. And I'm looking forward to it. We got the permission to have it from the hotel, and Laura let us know I've got my deposit paid. I'm just looking forward to it. Time to get out and about. You're not seeing what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I need to pay attention more where my hands are. So, but this retreat is put on by Cactus Crew Scrapbooking, Laura Whiffler. And I went last year, just had a blast. Oh my gosh, we had a blast. This year the theme of the retreat we're doing is called Shark Attack. I have a couple of shark hats. Well, actually, one hat and one headband. So now you can see why here that you got to give yourself enough room. See, I got a little close there. So anyway, and then here is the die set I'm using, iCrafter. It's little cactus in a frame. It came with some double-sided adhesive. There you can see the little blue dies. I'm using this one because this one looks like those in the paper. So I have the die cut there. I'm going to pop this on here. Okay. I'm anxious to play with these dies a little bit. A friend of mine is actually on their design team, and she told me about this and signed me up for their Facebook page. So I'm learning a little bit more about these dies. It's a pretty new company. Pretty new company. Okay, so there's that. And this is the bottom of the pot according to the picture. You can see it there. I've seen only 2 cards so far made using this die set. And like I said, it's a very new company. They don't have a lot. So, how are you doing, Heather? I'm going to stick this right about here. Okay, then I want to pop this up. This is going to be, I just need, I have a tendency to talk to myself. I think out loud. I like to think out loud. So, okay, so now if you want a sentiment on the cover, you'll have to figure out where it looks the best. There's so much busy going on that it's not really a good spot for it. Here, stick that off there. So I'm not sure. Now, one card I've seen done this, she used solid colored cardstocks and she embossed this top layer. That was kind of cool. So just, it's just something you play with. And let's see, since I'm sitting, I need to get this in a position where I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So, okay, that didn't work. I need to do something a little different. I think I'm just going to have to tape it right down. Just a dot of glue. Okay. So I'll just do this instead. That glue's not wanting to come out. Okay, just a hint of glue. Doesn't need a lot. Fun Stamper's Journey just came out with a new sale. I'm going to get it posted here shortly. Their super summer sale. They've come out with some new product. I'm going to be ordering it next week. Some really neat circle, oval, square, and rectangular dies. Okay, so now you just need to figure out where you want this. You want this up here? That's probably about the best. So it's hard to decide where you want it. Maybe way up there. So you got to play with that and maybe add some bling. I know with this one, this was big enough. I still just love that egg in there. Perfect for this. But it was bigger than this, so it covered a lot more area. This one is pretty small. So I'm thinking that might be the place right there. So, and I will just adhere it down. I got to make sure, maybe a little lower so I can get some on each piece. So put a little bit spot here and a spot here. One thing about it, if I get it in the wrong spot, that tape, I can roll it up and get it where I get it off, but I got it underneath pretty good. So there. So I might just come back in and add, you know, there's little flowers on top here. I can add a little, possibly a little dot, colorful red dot or something on the tips of the prickly pear for the flowers. Our flowers have just finished blooming a little while ago on our prickly pear. But that's it. So I hope you try this. I know Angie will get back to it. Her and her husband are on doing a little something for a couple of days. And so she's away. Be back soon, real soon. So I hope they have a fun time. They're actually delivering a toolbox for us to Wyoming and back. So I really appreciate that. Our son started a new job with the Wyoming Highway Patrol, Wyoming Department of Transportation as a mechanic. So hopefully it'll work out really good for him, and he needs a toolbox. We had a monster toolbox. That baby weighed about 800 pounds. It was so big. So he's going to get that. So anyway, that's that. I'll flip you back over. Okay. So anyway, I hope you try this. It's really easy. Just remember your template, you know. Design it. I will put a picture of this probably on my website tomorrow. And this. So, you know, once you get your template, it's a piece of cake. Pretty much. So I have all kinds of ideas running through my head, and I have no time today. The rest of the day I've been doing laundry and stuff, getting caught up on work. So anyway, have a wonderful day. God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.